Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Subrata Sarkar. I'm a mechanical engineer working in manufacturing industry since the last 22 years. Today I'm going to share the topic Poka Yoke. This actually, this has come from a Japanese word and the practice of Japanese and manufacturing sector basically. And it can be equally implemented to the service on many, everywhere actually, rather it can be applicable if you know the principle actually. Poka mean mistake and yoka mean proofing. So it's basically mistake proofing. So if someone want to make mistake also, the process, if you follow the process, you cannot make mistake. So this is the actual objective of Poka Yoga. It is not only this they are in engineering industry or very special area. It is also useful for everybody's common life, but people don't know actually whether it's called Poka Yoga or something. For example, your SIM card actually, the way I'll come on this special area, like how the SIM card is made and slot of the SIM card. This is basically Poka Yoga. How your electrical plugs and sockets are designed, that is the Poka Yoga. So I'll come up with all these things. So his objective is, so if someone want to make any mistake also, if you have got that process, you cannot make mistake. So it is a mistake proofing system actually, principle or a techniques actually, basically Poka Yoga. Now Poka Yoga has got few rules actually. Try not to spend. In Poka Yoga doesn't mean you have to put a lot of money on it. It's a simpler and better actually. You don't make them optional. So it's a must actually. For example, every time it is a must. For example, your SIM card, if one corner is not cut off, sometimes you may put the SIM wrongly. So this is basically actually there is an option. It will be integrated with the design of the manufacturing or the service or the techniques or the process actually. And in every when there is a problem, so there will not be any decision making or something. It will go automatically actually towards the foolproofing system. For example, you can see small things actually. Suppose there is a round pockets and you want to insert one triangle or something, so you cannot fit. So if it is the a hole is the round, so the shaft which come into that has to be round. So then only it will fit. You can say here in this picture, in this plug, one socket is small, one is big. So you can reversely fit this. So it can make mistake. But if your other part is also a small and big hole, so it will call actually mistake proofing in a simpler way. And you all know very much concern about the slots for the SIM or your SIM card for your mobile. So whatever way the is made in such a way, you cannot place it wrongly. So this is actually called Poka Yoga. In also the computer cables, like cables for the mouse, cables for the these VGA cable. So if you want to, you just cannot feed it wrongly. This is the objective actually. This is called Poka Yoke actually. There are a lot of causes actually. Now, if I see this is a little bit for the operator or technician, they can understand. So, for example, if you are making a drill hole by a drilling machine and you are given that hole has to be at this much over 1 inch depth, and then if you pull the machine can go 2 inch 3 inch, so that your whole depth will be more actually than the required, or it may less actually. But that is a process. You can make some locking system in the machine and you close your eyes or see an other side and put down the handle. When it will come at the 25 millimeter depth, it will stop automatically. So this is actually a Poka Yoga actually. So when there is no, you don't need to utilize your brain every time actually. No need. You just blindly do it and it will be okay. This is the Poka Yoga system or concept or the principle actually. You can see this is a very critical role. It's not the common people's job to understand, but it's a part of the engineer or technical people. There are two critical components how it will be fitted. So Poka Yoga is such thing, you cannot fit it wrongly. This is the concept actually. Say there are two trays actually. In simple way, we can implement in every day in small things that the Poka Yoga can be implemented. Say there are two different small components and components are finished actually. You consumed and new components is come. Now you are confused in which type of component is to be put. So better one sample component to put on the outside of the components and anybody can put it. So this is also a Poka Yoga. So Poka Yoga doesn't mean there is a huge engineering, a lot of money, a lot of electronics, automation, robotics. That's not Poka Yoga. It is a concept, it is a culture, it is an idea actually that needs to be implemented in the manufacturing. sector, but it has also got a limitation. Anybody cannot start implementing Poka Yoga from tomorrow. It needs a special people who are very much expertise in the manufacturing sector or the process sector. And it's not only manufacturing, it can be equally applicable in the software industry, everywhere actually rather it can be. Most important is the work culture and the this perfectionism. In your back of mind, like you should not allow 0.001% mistake even. Some people say, oh okay, 99% is a go, let 1% be wrong. No, it's not the concept actually. Once 100.00% has to be okay. So that work culture has to be there to implement Poka Yoga in your industry or factories or wherever you think actually. Now advantages of implementing Poka Yoga, fast time everything will be right. So this is very important. Many times what happens, people do fast time and make it wrong, and they say that we'll learn from the mistake. No, it's not the, Japanese people don't believe on that. Every time and fast time everything will be right. So this is the concept of Poka Yoga. Secondly, it prevents the defects actually, and it catches the defects also. If defects is something happening somewhere, it will be automatically catches actually. It's not that product is made, things are finished, then somebody find that it's wrong. It's not like whatever in which stages these things comes wrong, it will immediately catch and it can be cancelled actually. Like it's like that to avoid, and so it's basically to avoid problem at the end. So I think you can understand this type of it's not that the very this it can be used only for the technical people or the engineers or in the industry. So if you have the principle in mind, so it can be equally applicable in your homes and everywhere actually rather Poka Yoga. So it will give you mistake proof things, and will be every process of ours will be efficient. So I think if this information is useful for you, you can share this information or the video with your friends. You can subscribe this my channels, YouTube channels, so that you can get a lot of other this type of videos. Thank you very much for your listening.